Hey you guys, New Jersey Piper Ben here. Hope you're all having a fabulous weekend so far. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to have some tobacco. Had a bowl of Mac Baren HH Latakia Flake last night. Had a nice peaceful smoke in my garage. Just use it to unwind, and I definitely really love that blend. But tonight we're going to try something a little bit different. We have a new blend from Smokingpipes, manufactured by Cornell and Deal, but this is to commemorate Smokingpipes.com's 20th anniversary. And we're going to do the Flake Dark for this particular first impression. Let's take this, get this cracked open and have a look for you. And I did want to remind myself to look for the recycle symbol on this lid, relative to something that Gamecock Piper had mentioned to me in the comments of another video. And we do not have a recycle symbol, but again, to my, just based on what I know, this is probably a co-extruded polyethylene blend, possibly a polyethylene polypropylene blend. But at the end of the day, the context here is this thing is not an absolute barrier, so it'll let gas, oxygen leak over time. And also moisture as well. So yeah, there may be a video forthcoming of just kind of talking about different barrier properties of different tobacco tins. But anywho, that's not the subject of this particular video. Just got sidetracked. Apologies. Brain's like a barrel of monkeys sometimes. Just gotta stay focused. And this is probably just not necessary, but so it took me a little bit to see this got this little half moon shape cut out, and the easiest thing I've found to do, because I've found myself digging in there trying to pull the inner tab out, or poking at it with a tool, but just put your fingernail in there like that and just hook it onto that inner ring there, and it's pretty easy to manipulate that way. Just something I've eventually figured out in my infinite wisdom. Okay, so yeah, the nice little broken flake here. Looks pretty good. Let me get a quick 10 note. Smells good. Nice rich Virginia tobacco. Let me try to pull some out and see if I can get my camera to focus for you guys on a quick close-up of this stuff so you can take a nice gander. Yeah, it's definitely broken up, so it's not easy to kind of pull this stuff out, but we'll see what I can do. There you go. Just had to back up a little bit. See, it looks nice. You can see the red and brights in there mixed together. Looking forward to tasting what 18-year-old Perique tastes like. So, yeah. All right. I am going to set some of this stuff out to dry for a bit, and we'll be back for the pipe. Hold tight, guys. Hey guys, got the tobacco set out for probably 20 or 30 minutes. I started watching YouTube videos while it was drying, so time got away from me a little bit, but I'm glad, because it did need some drying time, I think, to burn nicely, and it's burning really well here, actually. Got my Savinelli Onda 616 king size. Don't smoke this one too often. Like I mentioned a lot of times, I'm filtering to my billiards and pot shapes, but it's a nice pipe. And I'm using my my bamboo tamper that is part of my gall. So, yeah, nice tamper. Yeah, and like Brian Doran Beans 316 mentioned, the retro is pretty spicy on the dark. Wow, I can still feel it in there. Just it's kind of sitting there lingering with that spice and that tingle. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna retro this one too much. I've got delicate sensibilities. No, but with the nomenclature dark flake attached to this one, you know, those sort of flavors and that evokes is definitely evident with this one. It's a very bold blend, very tasty and smooth though. But it's nice. It's nice. Fine Virginia tobacco. Sorry, I actually forgot to attach my mic here. It was kind of beside me, so I'm hoping that audio came through okay. It's pretty sensitive, so I think it should be okay. But I'll check it when I rewatch this. But yeah, this is good stuff. I do think I'm probably going to end up preferring the just the regular flake with the it's a little bit brighter of a mixture, probably going to be a bit milder of a mixture, probably going to have more of those sort of bright citrusy notes coming through, I would imagine, than this sort of dark strong concoction that I've got going on here. But it's good though, and it's burning nicely. You can see I got a nice gray ash cake going on in there, so it's super low maintenance smoke. Not getting any gurgle or anything yet, but I do have my my pipe cleaner in case I need to, you know, stick that in there halfway through and soak up a little bit of moisture, which tends to be my preferred method in case I have to end up dealing with some moisture. But yeah, this is good stuff. I'm glad I picked it up, and again, that blend is also available in the GAW. So if you find you want one of those, just let me know if you win the GAW, and I'll ship you a 10 of it. And speaking of that, the GAW response has been amazing. Gotten a lot of new subscribers. Reform Piper just did his VR and it was great, and he said, you know, might end up almost hitting 200 subs by the time the GAW ends. And again, I'm planning, you know, to end the GAW at the end of March, so March 30th is your sort of deadline there. But I've had a lot of great response, a lot of additional subscribers, people coming in, so it's been fantastic. So just, you know, thank you all for that support. Definitely appreciate it. It's the YTPC is awesome. It's just a good time. It's a fantastic hobby. No regrets whatsoever. Again, I started back in September of last year, digging into pipes and tobacco, and it's just it's been a good time. It's been a good time. Love you guys. Love you guys. And then just while we're here, just wanted to mention quickly, I do like to try to talk about movies from time to time. I've kind of stepped away from that recently, been doing more rants, you know, and those have been getting some good responses. I some things dawn on you sometimes that you think people could probably get a laugh out of, and that's cool. But I'll try to start looking, possibly talking about some more movies here and there. But just quickly, while I'm on the subject, this is kind of out of the way. This is great. Pick up some if you like, sort of bold Virginia blends, darker blends, Perique. Again, the retro is very spicy, so yeah. But I watched Jojo Rabbit on a flight recently. Taika Waititi, director, writer, I believe, as well. I love Taika Waititi. So I believe he also I think he also wrote or co-wrote Thor Ragnarok, which is still my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. I think it's fantastic. I think it's hilarious. What We Do in the Shadows, hilarious sort of vampire satire movie that then turned into a TV show on FX. It's also a fabulous TV show. So Taika Waititi's got his hands in a lot of things that I really, really like, and Jojo Rabbit is just, it's fantastic. It's again a satire sort of set in Nazi Germany. It centers around a young boy who's growing up in the Hitler Youth, and some things happen in his life that force him to realize that the path he's on is totally incorrect and misguided. And it's the things that unfold are very deep and tragic, but it serves as a very, very effective vehicle for telling that story, and just, I guess, talking about that time and why fascism is just absolutely must be crushed and stopped at all costs, no matter what form it takes. There is no place on this earth for fascism, period. But, despite it dealing with those subjects and how serious that is, it's an utterly hilarious movie. It's got Scarlett Johansson. It's got, I'm going to forget his name. Yeah, I'm probably going to forget his name. Sam Rockwell. Sorry, it took a while, but his character's hilarious in the movie, and again, the young boy and the young boy's good friend are both fantastic and utterly hilarious. But love that movie. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that quickly. Check it out for sure. Check out the Smokingpipes 20th anniversary Flake and Flake Dark. Enjoying the dark very much here. And with that, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Take care. Just quickly, I can't turn that part of my brain off where I forget when I'm going to post this video, so I'm telling you guys to have a fantastic evening when I have every intention of making this video public first thing in the morning. So sorry, I'm going to try to get better about that. But anywho, you guys have a fantastic day, regardless of what time it is where you are.